Alright, we don't focus your bull. Marcus on TCO 5 numbers after the name. A little Tight Tuesday action here. A little Martyr game. A little Winter Siege action. Even though this was recorded way before the Winter Siege, because I was still using the STG. Talk about the STG right quick, yo. Let me holler at your ear for a second about the STG, man. I like the STG. It's a very big love-hate relationship with the STG. I want to go back to it for starters, because I basically, when I started playing, I used the M19, then I locked the STG, and then I played with the STG almost through my whole first prestige until like I got the FG42 at the end and then the bar. But even the FG42, I didn't like even use it at the beginning. I used the bar more, but you know, once I got to the bar, and I haven't looked back. I even got the bar gold now. I'm very happy with my first gold gun. Very happy. It was very nice, very easy. Well, not really easy, but it was very nice. But the STG, I have a gripe with, man, and there's kind of two go-to guns I was really excited to try out in Call of Duty World War II, and that was the MP40 and the STG, because those were my babies in World at War. I mean, that's what I ran with. Longer range maps, STG all day. Close range maps, MP40 Jug. I was one of those guys, you know what I'm saying? Because thank God Juggernaut's not a perk anymore. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Juggernaut stopping power. Like, which direction do you want to go? Don't use any of those other perks for anything, man. It was a scavenger. Those perk ones were like Beast, man. Or I believe it was a perk one. I know in Modern Warfare it was a perk one. You're just like, alright, man. Like, perk one's kind of the only perk that matters over here. You're gonna see me put the bayonet charge. I'm not a big fan of bayonet charge, man. I feel like it just puts you in a bad situation more often than not. But bayonet charge away. So the STG, used it out. Excited to try it out. I really like how it feels. I mean, I love the accuracy behind the weapon. It's good. You're gonna aim at something. As long as you aim something well, you're gonna hit it. Problem is, to me, it's a little bit slow to kill, and it takes a little while for me to figure out the time to kill on weapons and kind of how it goes. It's really one of the last things I kind of think of. I look for recoil. That's kind of my first go-to when looking at a sword for any weapon that I'm using at distance or even up close, but mainly at distance. I look for recoil, and I look for guns that don't have any crazy recoil. So the STG, A+ on that behalf, and that's how I was kind of like, alright, I got the recoil, I get my aim straight, I'm unstoppable. Until you start losing gunfights where you're hitting the guy, you're nailing the dude, but he just pops you a lot quicker, and you go in a bunch of different directions. You know, oftentimes I'll kind of just be like, oh, maybe I didn't really hit him, or maybe I wasn't that accurate. Other times you go with the lag, you know, especially at the beginning of this game, where, you know, we were like on peer-to-peer servers at a certain point. We weren't even on the deadies. So, like, you know, you can start blaming that. You blame yourself. You know, you blame the fact that you're a little bit tired. You know, you blame maybe like somebody at work that you don't like. You just blame him too. You know, like, you know, I had a rough day. Finish up that big project. You know what I'm saying? You can do all that kind of stuff. Or you go to the realization that, oh, dang, this weapon really isn't that great. And that's kind of what I hit with STG. You know, I still want to go back to it. I specifically want to try it on Gustav Cannon. I feel maybe there I might have a little more success over here. Even though the other Islands Forest, I don't know. But I've had issues going back to STG because I'm doing so well with the bar. And I don't know. At some point, I'm going to try the STG out again. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to go for, you know, the headshots with everything, get the chrome, I guess is the blino, whatever the hell the camo is for everything. I don't know. I'm gonna do that. I kind of don't think I am. Headshots are kind of tough to get in this game. Not necessarily hard, but you know, it's just a little bit time consuming. And I don't know. I don't know if I got that. I like my golden bar. I don't even know if I changed the color on it for anything else. But I haven't even seen what the other colors are. So maybe we'll give it a look over here. So one thing to look at over here in the Ardennes Forest, man, because I love this map. I'm a big fan of this map. I don't know if I've done a video on this map yet. I gotta check to see. But if I haven't, I gotta get on that, man, because I'm a big. This is probably my favorite map. In World War II, out of, you know, the 9 maps we have. I guess 10 now that we have Winter Carrington in there for a month. Fancy that. You know, after Winter Carrington, you should just throw in regular Carrington in there for everybody. I haven't even bought the season pass yet. Like I'm going to, but I haven't even purchased it yet. And but Carrington isn't in like the playlist anyway. Like I think you have to go play specifically its own little mode or whatever, like on the mosh pit thing. I'm good. I wouldn't do that, so I'm kind of like, all right, well, that's cool. But and the flip side, good for them for keeping the player base together, because that's a smart idea rather than having to like divide them 16,000 times and have nobody playing nobody over here. The one thing I like about the Ardennes Forest is how, and it happens a lot of these maps in the game where spawns are predefined, And spawns are pretty defined in this map. You're either spawning on this side where I'm at right now, or you spawn on the other side. You can get spawn trapped. Even in a game mode like Kill Confirmed, you can get spawn trapped, which is kind of like crazy to me when like it first happened to me. I was like, say word, like these guys dominate us that much that we like pin down like this. It's not a good thing. Like we need help. And specifically, I don't feel like I got pinned down too much in the initial spawn right here where I'm at right now. It's on the other side, even though I guess you could kind of do it on this side too, but I think people prefer the other side with the cabin and kind of looking down the path. And I mean, there's been times, man, where I've spawned in, just moved to the right like 2 steps and got sniped. And it's crazy that I'm saying I really like that, because you can adapt though, because coming out of that spawn where it puts you at, this one kind of has 2 options, and then you can kind of flank out to 3 or 4 different options the way you're going. The way I'm going right now is probably the most ignorant option, where it's just like right down the middle. But in the other spawn, you have 3 options from the get-go. You could go to the right, down to the path going to the cabin. You go to the left to the ruins, or you could kind of go down the middle, but you could also kind of go under the bridge or over the bridge. So that's why I'm not like 100% mad with the spawn trapping thing, because they're giving you options as to how to get out of the spawn trap. And I think that's pretty smart. And overall, spawns in this game to me are pretty good. I haven't really gotten shafted too much. This is kind of the only map where I've really gotten, and maybe Flak Tower sometimes, but even Flak, like for how close quarter combat it is, I feel the spawn's been doing a pretty good job. So in thinking about how bad Sledgehammer has done on a lot of things at the beginning of this game, you know, connection-wise, the headquarters disaster, lag, you know, just all the mess that we had at the beginning. Spawning, hey, A+, pretty damn good. Drop that Predator missile on these guys, or the glided bomb, as we'd call it in this game. But I still call it a Predator missile. Some things are some things, man. It doesn't matter what the age over here. Tight Tuesday. Good guys come out on top, though. That's all that matters over here. STG, talk a little spawn, talk your boy Marcos, man. Make sure you check out Wasteland Wednesday tomorrow. I think tomorrow my best game that I posted up so far, yo. Straight up.